we got those cut. Get rid of this little bit of excess here. Don't care how straight that is, it's just excess material that might be useful for something else is going there, on that pile. So we now have the fall of the fold and the yoke done for all three. Serging this is going to be a bitch, but there's still more pieces to cut. What's the next ones? This is cutting day. So we got the fall. Top plate and front fall are the apron. We need 2 of each of those per unit. Okay. So that means 6 at 13 by 17 and 6 at 13 by 19. You know, we might go through this whole roll faster than I thought. I mean, we've already cut, let's see, after the yoke, let's do some math here. I had to cut 9 19-inch pieces. So, it's calculator, 9 times 19 plus 30. There we go. Calculator. Nine by 19. 171 plus the 30 I just cut off of it. 201 inches. Plus, I think about another 30, rough estimate, for the yokes. 231. Now we'll divide that by 12. We've already cut over 19 feet of material. That's nasty. Over 19 feet of material off of this already. And that's just for the first 3 of however many of these kilts I gotta make. So, next step. Seeing as they're by 13, do the aprons. So after that, all is left. So you got the folds, got the front apron. Waistband is tiny. Fall and yoke. Okay, so do those pieces of the apron because they're all by 13. Waistband will be last. And then, of course, there's the little things like making pockets and doing, what are they called, belt loops. I still have to contact this client and find out what's going on with the metal. All the rivets, snaps, and eyelets, because I've only got chrome rivets, I've only got brass and black. Sorry, I've only got chrome snaps, I've only got black and brass rivets, and I've only got black and brass eyelets. If she wants anything to match, she's going to have to send over the materials. Okay, so I measure out those 13 wides, cut them, put those on these 3 piles, numbers 1, 2, and 3. See how far that gets me. Waistbands, I'll wait until the absolute end before I cut them. Because, you know, they're going to have to be cut and stitched in, but I'll wait until the end. Those will go last. So I'll cut those 13 bys and see how big these piles are. I mean, they're already getting pretty thick. So I'll see how bad it gets. For today's efforts, we have all 4 pieces cut for the apron on each one. We have the fold cut for each one. We have the fall cut for each one. We have the yoke cut for each one. And let's see, how much material did we go through? Well over, I think, let's see, 19 and a quarter plus 1.5, about 22 feet, I think, all told. No, 24 feet all told to do 3 kilts. So that roll is going to start seriously getting smaller as we go through more and more. But yeah, tomorrow going to be serging all of these. So you can stay tuned for that. Okay, so with all that cut, and this pile here too, today is going to be nothing but serging. So that's going to be incredibly boring. I'll bring you back and show you when everything is serged. Little addendum. Before I can serge one of these pieces, being the 3 pieces for the fall on each kilt, one of them has to be cut in half. So there's going to be 4 pieces, not 3. I'll fold that in half. We'll chalk the halfway mark. And we'll cut. That's the only thing we got today that isn't serging is the fact I got to do this 3 times. That's it. Back to the serging. Just notice this. You can see a relatively clean one, the one that was next to her. And then we see Ma was a bad kitty. She's not supposed to be up on the tables. So I have to get the cat hair off of this. Ma was no longer allowed in here while I'm working on anything. She should know better than to be on top of the tables, but she was anyway and lied down on top of a project. So, I gotta spend an extra 5 minutes now. Okay, I'll do that and then get back to serging. Alright, so, we now have the over 25 feet of material that has been cut off of this roll so far to make these first 3 kilts. All the pieces are cut and serged. It's the end of the story for today. I gotta figure out what to make for dinner. Tomorrow, we're gonna do pleating. We'll take the big, huge pieces of the fall. There's gonna be 2 pieces on each side of each kilt, a short and a long. We'll take those, stitch them together, find out the full length, do a bottom hem, and then we are going to pleat everything all the way down. And it's going to suck. But that's what we got to do. So be prepared for that for tomorrow. A whole lot of measuring and marking and pinning and stitching, pleating. And in order to facilitate that, I'm going to have to change the thread on this machine. Thank the fucking gods I don't got to change the thread on that serger. Ain't got an hour. I don't think my eyes would be able to handle it. But we'll change the thread to a straight black, and well, we'll see you next time.